From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. First quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 37 yards. And it's Jeremiah Love. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
This one batted in the air and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there.
Ready for their second possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. He'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and inches. They'll try to pick it up with Bo. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down, picked up on the ground. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got...
Ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback.
Offense, they get ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Love to begin this drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Rain starting to fall ahead of this 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll look to throw again. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. This drive rolling now. Another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He'll drop the throw. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's to the right side and incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. Going to have a 1st crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. start on the ground with Love. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Out to his right. Taking off. Oh, the ball is out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket.
Starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with the tight coverage as he knocks it away. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down. Forced out wide. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Rain seems to have abated, Greg, just a bit here as they come up to the line now for 2nd down. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's a handoff to Love. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll go again with Love. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
They'll keep it on the ground, and here's Love. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Nick Emanwari on the coverage.
He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, a nice job right there. Makes the right read, pulls the ball, and turns himself into the runner. And I really like the way he covers himself up at the end, gets good yardage, and avoids the big hit.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And here we have a guy, Mike, who's #1 in the NFL in passing touchdowns, but that doesn't mean he's not capable of doing it with his legs. And so often for a defense, you come into the game and you're so worried and you're so focused on the play call to take away the passing game that you don't account for him extending.
Getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. That's caught by Harrison right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pushed out to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a...
It's about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Forced out wide. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads.
Offense, they get ready for their next possession. They have likely 1 play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. 3rd down coming up. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So they have it 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the air one more time. This pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
15. First down, Cardinals.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. He'll look to throw. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. For the Seahawks. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. From the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. Quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. They'll start this next drive. 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Oh, no! First play of the game. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens?
Ready to get going with their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Kyler Gordon on the coverage.
On the ground, the former Golden Domer, Jeremiah Love. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw. He'll get this off to Love. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one tipped and intercepted.
Come on, man. Let's go, man. Let's do it. It's too clean.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. First play of the game, first throw of the game. Oh, right away they're coming after him. Right away they get to him. Sack on the opening snap of the game. 2nd and long coming up. They'll look to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
They'll throw out of the gun. Trey McBride in the end zone. He's got it. That's a Cardinals touchdown. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll run with Love. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
A gain of 2.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and now it's... back onto the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the
red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to something. Get it one final time in this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Ready for their first possession of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. To the air now on 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And 1.
He'll look to throw. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. They get ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Dylan Steeneman on the coverage.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I really like the personnel adjustment.
Getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. His big target, McBride. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. Are the Cardinals down on the scoreboard. 2:25 remaining. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears' 42-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. For the visiting Bears, they're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.
As the Cardinals game ends, the questions begin. As the season begins to wind down, will the conversation be about I or about team?
As they take the field. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one. And I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
10 yards on the pickup.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
40-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jeremiah Love. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Arizona.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down.
First down.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This is taken in by McBride. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now as they get set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Second down and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They go play action here on first down. That is caught. Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cardinals. Luke Schoonmaker, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie.
35th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive. And they'll start here on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jeremiah Love. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Flush to his right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out.
Here ready to take over. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Rolling to his right. Goes right back to McBride. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. That's complete to McBride. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That will bring up general once more leading his offense back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it throws down incomplete.
Well, they came up with
leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Able to get this one to McBride. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Wilson with it, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand.
Taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 2. Shakes off the sack. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready.
Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2. Now third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Arizona.
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards. Back to throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Vikings 4-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
It's third down and goal from the 4-yard line.
They'll set up a throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Leading his offense back out there for the next possession. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to go as they take the field. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, this play was all about the eyes. As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
On first down, here's Love. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Arizona.
On play action, they'll throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now as they get set to take over. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now back to throw. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll look to throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down. In the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They're in control here as they start first and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. They turn to Love on the handoff. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Cardinals.
Back to throw here. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us.
The Arizona Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
As the Cardinals game ends, the questions begin. As they reach the end of the line, it's time to look back on how this group has grown since Week 1. It's a new week in Arizona, and coming up are the Los Angeles Rams. It's always tempting to go deep, but this matchup calls for short and safe passing.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Back over the middle for Schoonmaker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
19 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. What a drive. Touchdown, Arizona. His 4th TD grab of the season. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. It's going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Love. Oh, the ball's out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fun.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Rolling right. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Out to his right, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Up to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. Now, faking the give. And he's going to be brought down short for the first down by a couple of yards. So we'll have third and short coming up.
At the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 19. and brings up third down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. From 31, here's 2nd and 2. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And it'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Back to the air one more time. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
On the play. That's another Cardinals first down.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Taken down. Sacked back at the 5. 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in the end zone. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by McBride. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Cardinals first down.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
They'll look to throw again. Moving to his left. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Now, another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Open, left side is Schoonmaker. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 10-yard line.
This pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down. That is caught. And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. This offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out of the backfield, it's Jeremiah Love.
Complete to Jeremiah Love. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And less than a yard.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on third and inches.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what
offense, they get ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
Complete to Michael Wilson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
So play caller's dream, second and inches.
34-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
First down.
Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Love. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Taken down at the
It is
19-yard
second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Third down and 9. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
At the 12-yard line.
Flush to his right. is caught, and he'll take it on in. Trey McBride, touchdown Cardinals. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely...
Ready to see what they can do. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th. That's quickly out to Harrison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now, faking the give. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the run to the right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't connect with Trey McBride. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it to the goal line and in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle and finds McBride his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not... For the Cardinals. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.